right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have everybody here. It's good to be back another night. Here we are, Tuesday evening. Yes, Tuesday night. It's good to see everybody here. It's nice to have a group, a wonderful group here on a Tuesday evening. So let's get right in and see what is going on. My voice is crackly tonight, huh? Very crackly. Anyhow. Hello, Yvonne and Lisa, Rebecca, Flirty Butterfly, Jessica, Selena, Little Baddie, Maggie Polo, Barbie, hey Barb, Aileen Rodriguez. How are you all? It is good to see everyone here. Yeah, it's good to have everybody. So, yes. So I hope everybody is doing well. I am doing well and things are going good. So it's good to have you all. Absolutely. And things have been good. Let's start off somewhere in the middle tonight. I know. So Barb, what does the future hold for you in a few months? What does the next few months look like, and what's going to happen in that next few months? Right? What's coming a few months from now? I guess that's the best way to put it, right? I think so. I think so. So, I adjusted the camera. I hope I did it right. I hope I got everything in here. Hope I get everything straight and right and where it should be. I can fit everything wonderfully. So here's what I get for you, Barb. I think what does the future a few months from now looks hopeful. It looks like there's a lot of hope for you. And that's going to be a good thing. That's going to be very helpful to you personally, of course. But who else would it be good for, right? That's what we're doing. We are doing you personally. So yeah, so for you, hope and feeling hopeful and things being hopeful in a couple of months is going to be really good. I think you will find a lot of comfort and faith and healing in that hope over the next few months, coming towards you. Because right now you feel like you have a lot of obligations, lots of responsibilities going on, and you don't, those aren't helping. That's not going to help, right? Having too much on your plate isn't going to help. But if you're able to lighten up some of that responsibility, get rid of it or just pass it on, right? Just not worry about it. I think things will be better if you take the time for yourself to reflect on the things that are going on in life now. Do a little soul searching. Yeah, is it going to be a bit of a sacrifice? It might be. But if you do it, I truly think that over a few months from now, that's going to help you. That's going to bring things to better light in the future. Now, what does the future hold for you? Prince Charming is here, right? Prince Charming is right there. And, well, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? Right? Somebody who's imaginative, who's very calm and sensitive, but also very romantic. Yeah, could that be coming in a few months from now? Yes, it absolutely can be. You just don't ever want to go back to the conflict that you've had in the past. You don't want somebody to come into your life, of course, who's going to give you that conflict and play those sickening mind games that are just so, what's the word I want even? Destructive. That's the word I wanted. I knew it started with a D. So destructive that you can't, that this burden falls on you again. I think we're past this. I don't think this is ever going to happen again, because that's not, because you're too smart. You're way, way too smart and too far beyond this. So that's what I get for you, Barb. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. And that's what I think is coming for you in a few months. Yeah, and that's a sociopath. Is right, Barb. Yes. So, hello. How are you, Yvonne? I hope you're doing well. Did they have the meeting today about extending the quarantine? If so, what was the outcome of that meeting? Are they extending it again longer, or are are things going to get better soon? What's the story? What is the story in Ireland? Now I'm going to ask also, Lisa or Yvonne, neither one of you, I'm going to ask a really stupid question. Really stupid. Can I do your and Yvonne's reading together? Okay, sure. I can do your readings together, sure. Easy enough. So this is for you and Yvonne, Lisa and Yvonne, both together. I'm going to ask a really stupid question. What is the difference, and is there a huge difference between Ireland and Northern Ireland? And I could be like way off base, right? Like two countries that hate each other, or two sections. I don't know. I really don't have a clue. And I was just curious because I was watching football the other day, and the United States played a friendly against Northern Ireland and won, which we should. And I wasn't sure what the difference was. So I figured I'd ask and look stupid. Better look stupid here on my own show than look stupid other places, I guess. All right, so can you guys get your reading together? So Lisa and Yvonne, you both want future family readings. And so what's going on in the future family? Again, it's all about childishness. It really is. It's all about somebody being extremely childish. You can see that, right? They're trying to grow up. Somebody's trying to grow up, but they just can't. No matter what they do, they can't. They can't even get past, wooden swords and a straw man. The straw man might be winning. You see it here in the page of rods, right? The page of wands, right? Where this person is a very free spirit. They're adventurous, but they're also extremely immature. They want what they can't have. What's on the other side is greener, right? The grass is greener on the other side. And I think, they're just this person in the family is just trying to sneak on by everybody. They're trying to get past everyone and everything and not have to deal with any foul family stuff. And this person is hurting everyone. They are making everyone feel at a loss. They are ending their relationships with everyone else in the family, which is bringing disaster. It's bringing ruin. And I just don't think they see it. They don't see it that way. They don't realize that, they're doing such things, that their lives are really, that you guys really care enough about them that they, are causing these kind of problems. They don't see it. They're not looking at it correctly. They don't have the right perspective. And that's what I get for you. All right, so that's what I get for you both, Lisa and Yvonne, both of you. Since both of your questions were the same, and Lisa did ask, I hope that was okay with you, Yvonne. So Northern Ireland is across the border from Ireland, and Northern Ireland are 6 countries that were taken from Ireland, regular Ireland, by the British. Okay. So there are 6 countries that were taken, that were Irish, and they were part of Ireland, and now they are part of England. If Northern Ireland is one of the 6, what are the other 5? Nobody knew they were going to have a geography lesson this evening, did you? Didn't know that was coming, did you? Oh, 6 counties. Okay. Not 6 countries, 6 counties. I see. I read incorrectly. I read very incorrect. Okay. 1 of 6 counties. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, thank you very much for explaining that. Rebecca, I read your question. I'm still kind of reeling over the information you told me, told us all last night. And, so still kind of feeling bad about that. All right, here's what we've got. Here's what I'm getting for you. Excuse me. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Had to clear my throat. I should get a drink, but I don't want to get up, and I certainly don't want to take time away from you guys any more than I already have. So, who else has come in? Oh, hey, Christina, how are you? I'm glad you're here in Brooklyn. Welcome. Hello, Bartman and Belsamella. Ciao, Bella Belsamella. Ha! I made a rhyme. It is good to see you all here. Thanks for being here. So, Rebecca, now Zach is saying that he really likes me. He went from just liking you to really liking you. What does he like about you? Listen, Rebecca, you are a very young and pretty girl. What is there not to like about you? Right? Now, I say this. I don't say this in a way that's, come off as being weird or strange or anything like that, but it's just truth. I see your picture, and, here's what I get for you, okay? I really believe that you are very kind, and you're willing to share. You're willing to share of yourself, information about yourself, talking about yourself. You want to be able to do that. You want to be able to talk about you and share your life and information about your life with somebody. And that is very attractive to Zach. I think Zach likes your independence. I think Zach likes it sometimes if you're a little bit sharp-tongued, right? If you get a little jab in or a little barb, right? A little stick to him. Well, that's okay, because he doesn't mind that, because you know what? Sometimes, and I think back when I was a kid, right? When I was a kid, and I'm talking maybe 12 years old, when I first started liking girls, right? And you always used to make fun of the girls that you liked. You always made fun of them, right? And I think he believes that's the case. You like him because sometimes you say things that maybe seem like you're making fun of, or that you are, you're being quick-witted. And I think these are all reasons for him to like you. I think he likes the idea that you are willing to give up the past to move forward with him. Right? You really are. You have some power to you, right? You have some authority to you. Not authority like, oh, you're the boss or anything like that, but you just have that feeling around you. And you are very, very smart. You're a very, very smart girl. And I think, the way that you are with this, the way with you are with being a little blunt and maybe a little stubborn at times, but, also being, like I said, being a little playful at times. These are all reasons for him to like you. These are all great reasons for him to like you. So now what do you do? What are you going to do about it? Be flexible, right? Number one, don't change because he likes you just the way you are. He doesn't want you to change. He doesn't want anything different about you. He just wants to be a priority in your life. He wants to feel important in your life. And that's all there is. Of course he really likes you. What's not to like? I say that to people all the time about me, right? Sure. Yeah, sure they love me. What's not to love? And then people who know me really start to list all the things. Oh my, yes. But, hello, Monet. It is good to see you. Thanks for being here. Rebecca, you're welcome. Don't forget, I put up that Facebook stuff. If you ever want to say hi or have something you need to talk about, I'm not a counselor. I didn't take psychology. I don't know any of that stuff. I just know life, right? I just know life. And, sometimes that's all you need is somebody. You don't need somebody who's got 25 different degrees in different things and they have all the book smarts in the world. Because sometimes the people with the most book smarts are the most stupid people you've ever met. Now, I'm not saying that to anybody in particular, that's for sure, because that's not always true. But a lot of times when people have a lot of learning and they're very learned and they're very smart and they're very, again, schooled, a lot of times they don't have that common sense. You don't get that street smart out of them. And, well, I am here to listen. I'm here to listen to people if that's what you guys need. I do my best, especially when, through bad times or good times. I like to hear good stuff too. That's always nice. Jessica says, the school of life teaches the best lessons. Now you guys all know I'm 54 years old now, and I'm still going to the school of life. Yeah, you never stop. All right, so Flirty Butterfly, you'd like to know if your financial situation will get better over the next 3 months. You guys got to give me 1 minute so I can just run and get my drink. I am dying of thirst. All right, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't drink, but I'm back. I ran as fast as I could. Oh, that's better. All right, so will your financial get better in the next 3 months, Flirty Butterfly? I think it's feeling like right now you feel so obligated to so many different creditors that you don't know what to do. Whew, I did run. Whew, I'm out of breath now. So you feel very obligated to them. You feel like you have all of this responsibility to them, and they just keep on dangling bills in front of you. Here's another bill, right? Here you go. Catch this one, because here's another one coming. And what does this do? Of course, it keeps you up at night. It makes you anxious. It gives you nightmares. It makes your mind race. And of course, maybe you regret some of the things that have happened and some of the ways that things have gone. But things are changing. They have to change, right? They have to. absolutely change. It's necessary. These changes are necessary for you to be able to get through life, because right now you are so conflicted by all the things going on in your mind about your finances that, you excuse me, you are just, you're just in a frenzy. So if I give you the next card, look at that. The world tells me there will be better things coming for you. There will absolutely be better things coming. You will find your place. You will find your purpose. You will finally complete the journey that you've been trying to complete with your finances. Things will get better. They have to get better because there are necessary changes coming. And that's what I get for you, Flirty Butterfly. Oh, Selena, I am doing well, and I hope you're doing well. So this girl, we don't even give her a name. We don't even say my friend's friend and my friend's sister anymore. None of it. It's just bad. It's just so bad. It's just this girl. So this girl got high and drunk the other day, and I know who you're talking about. That's the weird part, right? She got high and drunk the other day, and now she's going around saying she's going to isolate herself, and she continues to be destructive. So you would like to ask, will she do something she can't take back this weekend or this upcoming week? And if you think back, please think back to what happened in the last reading, I think it was, that I gave you about her, when we talked about her last. We talked about your family member getting pregnant, and that was the last time you asked a question. But the last time you asked about this girl, you asked me what's coming, and I told you there might be a chance that she could be pregnant. Didn't I? If that's the case, or if that is the upcoming case, well, then I would be willing to say that's really probably something she can't take back. Flirty Butterfly, you are very, very welcome. There you go, Barb. See, it's good that you have common sense. I know you have common sense. You can be smart and have common sense, and that's you, Barb, for sure. Very smart, commonsensical. I'm just saying, sometimes the people who have only lived with their head in books, sometimes they just don't have those street smarts, right? They have book smarts, but no street smarts. And that's, sometimes that's tough. Sometimes you need those, right? All right, so she's not pregnant. She doesn't have tubes anymore. All right. Well, I'll tell you, there is somebody in her life. There's somebody there that is strongly, strongly connected to her. And they are, they know that she is trying. Okay, Selena, that's a little TMI. Thanks. Oh my. That's TMI. You guys know how slightly embarrassed I get, right? Just saying. And if you like to do that to me, that's fine. I get it. Then I understand. But anyhow, yes, there's somebody who's in her life, somebody who is very strongly connected to her, somebody who really likes her, who loves her, right? However, they accept the things that she does. And as long as that person tells her that they are in love with her and they have that connection, and they give her and let her do whatever it is she wants, then, it's not going to change, right? What's am I saying? What things that are rewarded are repeated. So if she's with somebody who makes her feel good about the stupid thing she's doing, she's going to keep doing it for that person. And it's not going to make any difference. Things are not going to change. She's very unbalanced right now. She's not willing to compromise. She feels like everybody is completely the opposite of her. What she's doing is right. She thinks what she's doing is right and what everybody else is doing is wrong. And, this person is in her life that is very sensitive to her and very romantic with her, but they are also very seductive. So they kind of suck her right in, right? They suck her in. And she just loves that, because that is like all these new emotions and stuff that she hasn't had. And I'm not saying that her family doesn't give her good emotions and good feelings and stuff like that, but it's not the same, right? Her family's not giving her romantic feelings and emotions. No, these emotions, this emotional foundation is something that she really wants. So no matter what happens, this person that's come into her life, that's part of the lovers here, right? Part of the whole Prince Charming knight in shining armor kind of thing. Person who's giving her this whole new emotional foundation is also accepting all the things she's doing. And is taking, and she just takes that as, they like when I do this, so I'm going to keep on doing it. And that's what's going to happen. And it's just going to continue. This cycle will continue as long as there's these people in her life that make her feel good about what she's doing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's what I get for you. That is what I get. Let's see. Let's jump around a little bit here. So, Mo Monet, I am the only person to get your name right. Well, Mo, M-E-A-U-X, would be French, right? Just like water in French is O-E-A-U-X, I believe. And you can spell Beau, B-E-A-U-X. So I knew Mo. Now, triple X is at the end. That makes me a little leery, but okay. But Mo, I knew was Mo from my all that French stuff I've learned. And Monet, well, it's right there. It's got that little thingy on the end. And, well, welcome. It's good to have you here. Don't forget, if you're new, if you guys are all new or anybody's new, please feel free, or not feel free, please do. Subscribe, get your notifications, right? Hit the like button. It's free to do. It's free for you. And it means a lot to me. So. Everybody on YouTube calls you Meox. I don't know why either. But you know what? I got it right. I am proud of myself for getting it right. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked and subscribed and stuff before you came in. I do appreciate that. Barb, you're right. Sometimes you're right about this. And the problem is, I'm going to tell you, Barb, the problem is Selena cares. She just cares. And this is one of her best friend's sisters. And she knows the family really well. And it's hard to let go when it's so close to home. And it's destroying the rest of the family. And that's who she's really concerned about. So, oh, what a mess. I know. What a mess. Hello, Brooklyn. How are you? It's great to have you here. It's nice to see you. So who is coming towards you in love? Who is coming towards you in love? All right, let's see what we get for you, Brooklyn. Who is coming towards you in love? All right. All right, so here's what I get. The person coming towards you is somebody who's very free-spirited. They are very adventurous. They want to discover new things. They're going to be fun-loving and imaginative and creative, maybe a little immature at times. So maybe, just maybe, they are a little bit younger than you. Of course, I don't know you, so I don't know how old you are. But, when I say a little bit younger than you, I'm saying maybe less than 6 months even younger than you. But I think they really wanted to be happy about stuff. I think they want to be happy with spending time with you. And so they are moving in that direction as quickly as they can. They really are. There is someone around who is like a cheerleader to you, who makes you feel good about life, who makes you feel like, you can be successful. You should be determined to do whatever you want to do. They pass on their creative energy, their passion and warmth. And this person is really helping you. And they're going to help you find and going to help you when the right person comes along. When this person, this right person here comes along to you, they're going to be there to be like, yeah, this is it. This is the person for you. Go for it. Go for it, right? They're going to be like your cheerleader. They're going to be like your motivational speaker. They're the ones who are going to do that. So, you've got a couple of different things. You have to take the things that you can't control and get rid of them so that you can control your future. If you control your future, then you can control what's coming towards you in love. And that'll make you a much more balanced person. And take some time. Take some time before anybody comes into your life and figure out exactly what direction you want to go. And when you find somebody, make sure they are going the same direction as you are. Right? If one of you is going left and one of you is going right, you will eventually meet. However, you're going different directions. And you don't want that, I have to say, because if you're going different directions, then eventually you're just going to pull apart, right? Eventually that distance is going to get to be just too far apart. And that's what I get for you. Yeah, absolutely. Jess, and I should have said that. I usually do, right? If you take a look just overall at the reading, right, you have sunshine in the background here. It looks like maybe the sun's going down a little bit. But look, you've got the sun here, you've got the sun here, you've got sunshine all across here. The overall idea of this reading is all about happiness and warmth. So keep that in mind too. That is just a feeling that comes across the whole reading. And that's what I get for you, Brooklyn. So thank you. Oh, let's see. All right, Belsamella, how are you? It is good to see you here. Thanks for being here. What does Celine, or is it Selin? I'm not sure. Thinking and feeling about you. You just texted 2 times and you have no communication right now. Hey, don't forget tomorrow night is Lenormand night. So you've texted 2 times and you've had no other communication, and you want to know how they're feeling about you. And I have to say right now, they feel like they understand how you're feeling, but they don't have any strong feelings of their own. They're kind of just being patient and waiting things out to see what goes on, what comes forward. And, I think that will do bad things to you mentally, right? It plays mind games with you. And, you have to accept that there's going to be limits on this relationship if there is a relationship. This is not going to be the normal relationship you've ever had before, if you've had one, because, things are going to be very different. And that is just the way it is. It's just going to be that way. If I tell you something bad, I don't want you to, don't be mad at me. But I honestly, and this is the truth, this is just what I feel. Again, this is just what I feel. My shows, my readings are all for entertainment purposes only. So don't make choices based on my readings. Don't make your life choices based on this stuff, on my readings at all. But I feel like this person is going to cause you heartache and heartbreak. They're going to cause you pain. And you're going to have to move on from them. On the other side, though, on the good side, I think by doing that, you will find a better place for yourself. You'll find yourself in a better place. And I think that's going to end up honestly making you feel good. And that's what I get for you. All right. So that's what I get. I know, not really what you wanted probably, but yeah, that's what I got. Yeah. Hello, Anime God and Lirari and Kira. It's good to see you all. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad, I'm glad to do the readings for you. That's why I'm here. I feel bad when I have to give somebody sad news like that. Like, when I have to say, oh, I don't think it's going to work or something like that. It makes me feel bad. Anime God says, it is good that I'm honest. I might help someone that way. And I try to help somebody that way. I try to help everybody that way. And I try to be honest, but I also want you to know that, you guys have free will. You have free will to make your own choices and decisions. And, you can't, if you want to go and use some of the information I told you, awesome. But if you really, but you got to do what's going to be best for you. And you have to know that. And you have to think about that when you make decisions. Don't say, oh, well, you know what? That guy on the internet told me that this isn't going to work out. So goodbye. No. That does not work. Never does. You do have to have free will, and you do have to make some of your own decisions, right? You got to make your own decisions based on what you know and what you feel, because I don't have all the answers, and I don't have all the facts either. So fire, it is nice to have you here. I'm glad you are new. I'm new too. Nah, just kidding. You're struggling and need some guidance. I'm sorry. I don't like to see anybody struggle. How is your ex feeling about you? How does your ex feel about you? Will there be contact? I'm just taking a look at the cards. Just taking a quick stare at all of them. All right. How does your ex feel about you? Will there be some contact? I think you have a lot of confidence in your ability to get back together with your ex. I think you feel like this could be very successful. You recognize this as something that you would really like to have happen. And you think that, you could move forward in this. You could do that. If you do it slowly, you could move forward. If you have a little bit of patience, they're going to come back to you and you'll have contact with them and everything will get back together, right? Integrated back into the relationship, just like it used to be, right? Just like it used to be. That's where we hit a snag. That's where I hit a snag so far. I feel like getting back to where you used to be is not a good place. There's a reason this is your ex, correct? One of you broke up with the other one. One of you stopped the relationship. I don't know which one. Yeah, Anime God, rethink that. One of you stopped this relationship. And now it's to a point where there's been some lies and there's been some betrayal. Is that what you want to go back to? Do you want to go back? Because here's all, right, you're feeling all good about going back. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get things back to the way. I want things back exactly the way they were. Lies and betrayal. I don't know anybody who really wants to go back to lies and betrayal. I think you are a very devoted person. I think you're very generous in your life, generous with yourself, with giving of yourself and your time and the things that you do. But I think right now you're very indecisive because, I just feel like, you're emotionally fragile. You're compassionate, so you feel bad about this other person and not having them in your life. You're a romantic. You would have liked to have seen this relationship grow and cultivate and nurture it to make it better and stronger than it ever was before. But I just think that if you want to go back to what you had, you see where things change here? Look at on this side. You see all that yellow, right? Like I just said before, all the sunshine and how happy this is. And this is what you're feeling in your head. And then the devil comes into play and reminds you of the bad things in the relationship and the bad things where those bad things happened and what they happened, and makes you think about them. Which you don't want to do, of course, but you have to. And then what happens after that? Everything gets dark. Everything gets dark after the devil. And that darkness is fear and sadness. Not happy. So here's what you had, right? This is what you want. You want to get, if I break it down, you could break it down to 3 quick sections. You want to have this wonderful relationship. You want everything to be great. You want it to be wonderful. You want it to be successful. You want it to be exactly like it was, right where it went, right where it was. There was lying, cheating, betrayal, temptation. All the bad things the devil does. I hate the devil card. I do not like it. And then after the devil card, it tells you that, you're emotionally fragile. You're indecisive. Even though you're devoted and romantic and compassionate, do you want to go back to this? No, you don't. I don't think your ex, honestly, and this is just what I'm feeling from the reading. I don't think your ex wants to get back together. I don't think there will be contact. Because I think contact would be terrible for you. And you are more important. I'm going to tell you, that's what I get from the cards. Personally, this is just me up here. Eyes up here, look at me. Yep. Personally, going back is very, very simple. Moving forward into the unknown is very, very difficult. But going backwards for you is only going to cause more heartache, more heartbreak, more pain and suffering and all those bad things, all those terrible feelings, right? And then you're stuck again for the second time, the same one person. Or you can take the chances of moving forward and not knowing what the future brings and ending up with something much, much better. In the unknown, things being unknown, right? Exes are exes for a reason. I say this all the time. People who come here every single night hear it all the time. Exes are exes for a reason. But the unknown, is going to be much, much better for you. Moving backwards is easy, but it's also going to be hurtful. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sophia, but that's what I got for you. Yeah, you lost all your dreams. He was the love of your life, and you're trying to move on forward slowly. And you're lonely. Of course you are. But he cheated on you. And he just left. You want to be cheated on again? Of course you don't. That was one of those historical questions, or whatever they're called. Do you want that? Of course you don't. Nobody wants that. So that's what I got for you. So Monet, it's nice to see you again. So your name is Marissa. Well, that's nice. I like Monet. But Marissa is very nice also. I don't want to be Debbie Downer on you there so far. That's for sure. I just want to give you some good advice and hope that maybe that advice steers you in a better direction. Yeah, exactly. Barb's got it right, and Jessica's 100% with her. Leopard never changes his stripes, right? His spots, right? A leopard never changes his spots, or tigers never change their stripes, yeah. And that's so true. But it's easy, right? It's easy going back to what you know. But it's not going to be better. It's not going to be good, and it's not going to feel good. Because he would come back to you because you begged and pleaded, and then you know what? His girlfriend would be waiting in the car. So what's coming towards you, Marissa? What is coming towards you? I think it's time for you to take time out to reflect on the things in your life that have been going on, right? Because if you want things to move forward in a good way, well, then you want to do that. You want to take that time, and you want to, take some time to yourself to think about the past, to think about all the things that are going on. And then I believe what's really going to work well for you is there's new potential out there, right? You want to get away from whatever it was that was in your past. And it looks like what was in your past was a bad relationship or several bad relationships that hurt, right? Really, really hurt. And now you're trying to move on from them. Right? You want to move away from those challenges. And to do that, right, it requires you to kind of step over and get to this side. And that's where the new potential is. There's all kinds of new stuff on this side. New energy and new passion, new adventures and projects. So you want to get away from all this old stuff. And look how happy she is, right? Getting to the new. Because the old was bad. But the new is a whole new world. Look at that. You're looking out over everything you want to see, right? Because you are searching for your strength right now. You're searching for your self-respect. And I think you can find it. The only problem is you just have to know which way to start looking, right? You have to be in control of what makes you happy. You have to be in control of the things that are around you that are going to make you happy. Because if you don't make it, if you don't decide which way you want to go, then you don't get, that happiness doesn't come. But I got to say, once you decide where you're going, You've already overcome all your obstacles. Mountains in tarot, for those of you who don't know, mountains in tarot are obstacles. They have to do with obstacles. They have to do with challenges. You're above all of that. So you can easily move forward in a really good way, move into a new adventure, a new direction, a new passion without all those obstacles. And I think you're going to find that that's the case. I think that's just what's going to happen for you. All right? That's what I get for you, Mo. Thank you for being here. All right, Anime God, you are the final free question of the night. Oh, come on now. Yeah, you are the last free question of the night. So, I will still continue to do readings for donations, as I always do. But for the free part of the show, this is my final free reading. For some reason, my voice has been shot like this all day long. I don't know why. Don't forget, folks, if you didn't get a reading tonight and you wanted one and you didn't get to donate or can't donate, and that's okay if you can't, I am back. I will be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Eastern time. I'm here every night at 6 o'clock Eastern, and we will do another show. And I will try to get as many questions in as I can again. So can I tell you what's going to happen between you and D? Whoa, what's happening between you and D? I think you and D are far. I think you're a long distance relationship. Are you? Are you is this a long distance relationship? Anime? Because I think so. I think so. Yeah. So I think this long distance relationship is, I think you're happy with D. I think you like D. And I think D likes you. But I think this is very conflicting for you because you can't see them. You don't have the opportunity to be together, right? Spend time together, talk to each other face to face. And that's tough. Texting is great. FaceTime is wonderful, or whatever, all kinds of, whatever kind of video service you guys use, whatever you use, anywhere, is wonderful. However, face-to-face doesn't work, and this is going to cause conflicts. It's going to cause fights. It's going to cause fighting, and there's just too much going on. There's too many other temptations closer to you that are right there for you. And it's just, long distance is difficult. It's really difficult. There's fighting. Like I said, this fighting is causing either him, either D or you to maybe stray a little bit. Maybe have a wandering eye, if you know what I mean, right? Because I don't see, I see where maybe you have tried or D has tried to figure out a way to get together, but I don't see where it's actually going anywhere fast. It's not happening quickly. And if you want to really achieve success and inner happiness, if you want to be satisfied with yourself, you're going to need to have you're going to have that independence. And I think independence from this person, D, is going to be good. I just don't see where the long distance relationship thing for you personally is really going to work. It's just not for you. It's not helping you with your self-confidence. It's not helping you feel good about yourself, your self-worth, your, what's another word for it? Your self-respect, right? These things are not so good for you. It's making you feel down when you should be feeling up. And I do think that these are all important things for you, Anime God. So I'm sorry if things don't work out for you. I just personally, I don't see that like I said, the whole long distance relationship thing for you personally works. Some people it does. You, I don't think so. All right. So I do not see any other, I don't see any donations. So yeah, I do not. I don't see any donations. So that is going to be the end of our show. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be back again with the Lenormand edition of Tarot Nights. I'll be here again, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The show is called Tarot Nights. I am the Night Reader Tarot. And I will see you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Have a good night. Bye now.